Good day. The United States is facing a significant financial burden from the ongoing conflict in Iran, with new figures shedding light on the immense costs. For a long time, the Pentagon remained tight-lipped about the exact expenditures. However, for the first time, a congressional hearing has brought clarity to what the combat deployment is truly consuming in financial resources. Jay Hurst, the financial comptroller for the Pentagon, recently declared that the war against Iran has, to date, cost an astounding $25 billion. This substantial sum is primarily attributed to the tens of thousands of bombs and missiles that have been deployed in the combat operation. This revelation came during a questioning session before the House Armed Services Committee, as reported by the New York Times. This marks a crucial moment, as it is the first time the Pentagon itself has presented official figures concerning the costs of the conflict against Tehran, a war initiated by the United States and Israel. Previously, the conservative think tank, the American Enterprise Institute, had estimated the immediate costs incurred by the United States Army in the Iran war to be between $25 and $35 billion, making the Pentagon's official figure align with the lower end of those earlier projections. The sheer rate of consumption of these munitions is so high that discussions are already underway on how to replenish the dwindling stockpiles. The conflict has seen the extensive use of particularly expensive and precision-guided short-range missiles and cruise missiles. The New York Times previously reported that the United States Army deployed 1,100 of its very long-range air-to-ground cruise missiles, specifically the JASSM-ER type. Additionally, more than 1,000 Tomahawk cruise missiles were reportedly fired. To put this into perspective, the quantity of missiles used is approximately 10 times the amount that the United States Department of Defense procures annually for these specific types of munitions. As a direct consequence, the reports indicate that the United States Army's inventories have significantly shrunk due to this intense usage. To maintain operational capacity, ammunition has had to be relocated from various parts of the world to the Middle East, a logistical feat that has, in turn, thinned the defensive readiness of United States forces in other crucial regions globally. During the committee hearing, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also took the opportunity to criticize former President Joe Biden. Secretary Hegseth, who serves under President Trump's administration, asserted that former President Biden's government was responsible for the United States providing hundreds of billions of dollars worth of ammunition to Kyiv. However, official data from Secretary Hegseth's own department presents significantly lower figures. According to these official records, Ukraine has received weapons valued at just under $34 billion, alongside an additional approximately $33 billion allocated for the purpose of acquiring weapons from the United States defense industry. The context for this significant committee hearing is a budget request from Secretary Hegseth's department amounting to a staggering $1.45 trillion. If approved, this would represent an increase of approximately 40% for the Pentagon's overall budget, highlighting the escalating costs and strategic shifts facing United States defense. The discussion underscores the profound challenges in managing defense spending, maintaining global readiness, and balancing international commitments amidst ongoing conflicts. What's your take on Pentagon reveals Iran war costs? $25 billion spent? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.